First things first, we must congratulate the mighty Penrith Panthers this morning for defeating the Brisbane Broncos last night in the NRL Grand Final down here in Sydney. As I was watching that game, I thought it's about time I do a video on my thong collection. Those who know me personally are aware that I'm always running around in bare feet, right back from when I was a child up until my 40s. And those of you who watch this channel would be aware that I never wear shoes and always wear thongs on my Explores. So as a kid, I was always wearing thongs, if not bare feet. I was sort of like running around in bare feet. But there wasn't, from what I can remember, any design printed thongs back in the 70s and 80s. And in the mid-2000s, I came across a pair of Newcastle Knights printed thongs on eBay. That was in 2006. So I bought those and a couple of years passed, and then I was coaching my son's, or helping to coach my son's touch football team in 2008. And at the end of that season, all the parents got together and they bought me this pair of thongs here, the Quicksilver checkered thongs, which are long been discontinued. And just from these thongs here started my passion to start collecting thong, considering I wear them so often. So these are the initial reason why you see this collection here. So 2008, this pair of Quicksilver flip-flops, thongs, were bought for me. I then set off on a journey to start collecting design printed thongs. In the same year, in 2008, I went ahead and purchased these Havaianas Surf, the Alohas. These have never been worn. These also have never been worn. In 2009, I went and purchased myself some Rip Curl thongs, still with the tags connected. Brand new, never been worn, long been discontinued. That's what I love about these thongs. Some years you get these amazing designs on the flip-flops, and then other years they look crap. So I think the ones that I bought back then look absolutely stunning. So same year, 2009, with the Billabong little tags up here, I bought these flip-flops. Once again, never been used. So these ones on the top row here, I will never wear them. These will always be displayed, and maybe at some point I might sell them. But yeah, those are the ones that kicked off the passion. I'll just move the Quicksilver and the Havaianas, and I'll start bringing up. So from left to right, in 2011, I started my Havaiana craze. So if you see here, there's only 2 thongs left. These were called the Four Knights, the Havaiana Four Knights. These used to glow in the dark. They don't no longer anymore, but these used to glow in the dark. So I've lost the left-hand side, and these ones were called the International Conversations. These were stunning. They had clear straps, and once again I've lost the right one. So what I have done, I have combined the two together. So these are way back from 2011, and these have joined me on many, many Explores. Have a look under here. These are the ones that I always speak about, having the washers. Look at all the soles here from walking on all the rocks and glass and in all the abandoned buildings that I go to. And this one here is busted, and I've got a bit of string tying it all together. So they're my Havaianas. And then we've got, once again, the Four Knights, also from 2011. Different straps. The straps haven't lasted, although these straps are original. So can you believe that strap there is from 2011? These have held up quite good, and the reason why I like Havaianas is they've got a really thick sole, which lasts a long, long time. And these are the ones also that you hear I speak of with the washers on there as well. So these have held up quite good, considering they're over 10 years old, and I use them quite often when I go on my Explores. These ones here are from 2013, and as you can see, these have been worn to the death. So once again, Havaianas are known for how thick their soles are, and look how much I've worn them off. These were a gift from a friend that I used to work with, a Brazilian friend. He was heading back to his homeland and asked me, what can I get you as a gift? And I said, I love my my flip-flops, my thongs, so if you want to get me a couple of pairs. So he did. He ended up getting me 4 boxes. They were rather cheap back then. You can see here they actually say Havaianas Brazil on them. And this is my last my last pair. All the others have perished and I've thrown them all away. These ones I can't bring myself to throw away because they were a gift from that chap, and he no longer lives in Australia. He went back to Brazil. Again, the straps are broken. They're notorious. They are notorious, these Havaianas, for the straps breaking right here. So I've actually put some cheap straps on from some thongs I bought from Target or something, and I will keep them. So they've been long retired. So these are vaulted, just like the top row there. They'll never get used again. Down here in 2015, I was on my Transformers craze, buying all things Transformers, sunglasses and key rings and everything. And what I'm really kicking myself about these ones is these have been long discontinued. I wish I had bought, there was 5 different styles back then, and these are the ones I bought with the Autobot logo, and there's a Decepticon logo, and you see Optimus Prime here. And there was another 3 types back then. I should have bought them all. They were only $22 each, but I've been trying to look for them now. These are my cinema thongs. So all these thongs have a purpose. I use specific thongs for specific outings, and these are the ones that I use to go to the cinema. Nice and light, and these are nearly a decade old, and they've held up quite well. So disappointed I can't buy any more of these. So these will be vaulted very soon. I don't want to have these perish and thrown away. I want to keep these as a memento. Then I bought these land and sea sports sandals because at the time I was doing a lot of bushwalking and seeking out hidden waterfalls with a friend of mine. I put these on once or twice, and I don't think I've fallen down as much as I have with these in my whole life. I just constantly kept on slipping. They're meant to be non-slip, but for some reason I just couldn't get a grip on the ground, and I was always tripping over. So I retired these after 1 or 2 goes. These are the same sandals I use when I climb the emission stack there at Wangi Power Station. So if you've ever seen that video of me climbing that tower, I actually had those on, which was rather risky. These are from 2017. So these ones here were from 2017. So we've got 2015, 2017. These also are from 2017. The globes. These are known as the Merkin Matrix. Awesome thongs, held up well. The straps are still there, the original straps. Actually massage your feet. They're like a noodle type design. Custom make something similar as well. And again, long been discontinued. I would love to purchase another pair of these, but there's nothing on there. I'm waiting to see if anything pops up on eBay, but nearly, we're looking at nearly 7 years old. I doubt very much anyone's going to have a brand new pair on there. So beautiful thongs to wear. So these are pretty much, I just wear these on outings. I don't use these for explores. And over here, we have got the custom Choco pluggers. This is also from 2017. These look like little chocolate bars. And these held up rather well. From what I can recall, they never broke on the straps. They just wore out, I think, around the strap. So around here where people put the bread clip underneath, actually wore out. And I think they wore out towards the back. So these held up relatively quite a long time. I think the right one I lost maybe a year or 2 ago. So I've just kept this as a memento. Eventually I'll make some sort of thong pole or a thong tree, because you do see them popping up all over Sydney. There's one down there at Coal Cliff in Wollongong. And I actually found another one up there at Point Clare last weekend. So these are my favourite thongs, and these are the boomerangs. I stumbled on boomerang in 2017. No, actually, hang on, 2017. These, I think I bought these in 2019, I think. 2019, I think I bought these. And they have this unique design where they have boomerangs down the bottom. So I thought I'm always breaking my Havianas. They're always snapping, so I'll try these out. I have worn these everywhere on so many bushwalks. Have a look how thick the soles are. And the boomerangs are still holding strong, the straps. And when you buy these thongs, you get a free set of straps. And if you ever break these straps, you get free replacements. The only problem with boomerangs are they're always sold out. You can't get these at the moment. From what I'm told, they're restocking in late October. So if you're looking at buying some boomerangs, they will be restocking in about a month's time. So these, no doubt, are my favourite thongs, the old boomerangs. Awesome colour combo. These I found in 2022. Often go up there to Summer Bay, up around Palm Beach. A lot of people leave their footwear beside the sand there once they leave for the day and they forget them. So the Nike slides, I haven't been able to find anywhere online with that design. I've been looking and looking, but it could be long discontinued, but they were free. So I picked them up. Not that I would ever wear them, but you know, when you see something on the side there, you pick it up. Finders keepers, so to speak. A settle. And then in 2022, there's a fantastic shop up there in Woy Woy called Osmosis, I think it's called. And they often have sales, and I picked these up for $5, these brown top Havianas. So that's the most I'll ever pay for Havianas, considering I know how often they break at the strap here. So $5, I picked them up, brand new. I did take them out on the bushwalk once, and I don't know if something chomped at the sole there, but I just use these to and from my parents' place now. So they're the brown Havianas. And on that same day, I bought those in Osmosis up there at Deepwater Plazas. I bought these top white Havianas. Original strap on the left-hand side, and as you can see, a broken strap. So what I did, I took this right thong and I put it under surgery the other day. I've got a number of these spare boomerang straps. So I thought, considering these snap all the time, let's see if I can connect a boomerang snap and see how long it lasts. So what I've done, that's what it looks like when you buy a Haviana thong. And it's not pretty, but I took a Stanley knife and I cut into the sole and put these boomerang straps on. So it's going to be interesting to see how long they last. Going off these ones down here, I expect this to outlast the sole of this thong. See how nice and thick it is, so I can't see that going anywhere soon. So eventually, once that sole wears out, I reckon this strap will still be good to put on a different pair of thongs. So that's my Haviana whites, top whites. Then these ones here, I found in an Explore last year, as people would know, those who have watched the video, in the Brisbane Water County Council building up there in Gosford. So we were searching through that building with Mavericks, and I came across these. I cleaned them up, and that's what they look like. So if you watch that video, you would have seen how dirty they are. But I put them under the tap and cleaned them, and put a little bit of soap and shampoo on them, and they come up a treat. Now, there's not too many Flojos for sale here in Australia. They seem to be very popular in the States. But again, I'll never wear these. These are just as a memento from that Explore. Then we have another pair that I found up at Palm Beach, up at Summer Bay there. These are called the Haviana Tropicals in marine blue, or just blue I think they are. Keep it cool. Beautiful looking thongs, although a little bit too small for me, but virtually brand new. Maybe bought on the day, or I've got no idea, but they were just sitting there. And about a week or two later, would you believe, virtually in the same spot, I found the Disney princess. So I'm not fussed what design there is on the thongs. I don't care if they're child's. Hey, come on. Are we going to be able to do this? Or not? There we go. And I don't care if they're child's or adult thongs, but anything that's printed, I'm actually a fan on. So eventually I'll find a friend's child or something to give these to, but for the moment, I'm their keeper. So they sit here with me. Then we have, getting down to the end, these are my latest purchase from Boomerangs. You ready for this? I am so happy with this. This purchase, I was looking at buying another pair like this, the blue ends here with the black, but I decided to go with the Aboriginal designs. Look at that. So these are called the Saltwater Dreamtime 01s and the Saltwater Dreamtime 02s. I've changed the straps. They came with black straps, so I've put white straps on these ones, and I've put like a navy strap on this one. Have not worn them yet. You see the little Boomerang logo down here. So going off how long these have lasted, that's why I was confident in buying two pairs. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to retire one pair, which will be like that. So these will be just for display because they look so good, and they do wear out apparently, and they will be discontinued at some point. So that will be one pair that will always be on display, and these will be the ones that I use. I reckon they look absolutely awesome. So you've got a white strap on this side, navy blue strap on this side, Saltwater Dreamtime 1, Saltwater Dreamtime 2. This will look awesome photographed next to some Aboriginal engravings we do, when we find on our bush trails with jewels. So really looking forward to using these at some point. But the weather is heating up here in Australia at the moment, so there won't be too many bush explores in the summertime. That's what I like to do in the wintertime. And we have the latest purchase. I just wanted to buy these from Kmart. I bought these just last week just to see how they were going to hold up. So these are only $3 each. This is called the camo print, and I think this is the embossed print. So this is from this year. What do the pluggers look like? So pretty much the same as the Havianas, but looking at the sole, it's not as thick, doesn't look as strong, and I've got a funny feeling with these ones, they're going to spread here, around about there. So there'll be a massive gap there where I will then have to put a bread clip or a washer or something like that. So this is just an experiment, these ones, so it'll be interesting to see how they last. And that's pretty much about it. That's my thong collection, always growing. I still keep the tags and the clips, so they're the ones, the tags here, Anko. So everything in Kmart seems to be Anko. So they're the ones that came with the camo and the embossed. You've got the little tags here from Osmosis up there at Deepwater Plaza. There's the Haviana tags. The interesting ones are the old tags from way back, 10 years ago. The Billabong, Quicksilver, Boomerang tags are really pretty. They show all their thongs, little booklets. I'll keep all the tags because, as I said, a lot of these get discontinued and it's hard to find information online about them. Look at this tag here for the Rip Curl thongs that I bought back then in 2009. You're not going to get that tag, and it actually tells you what they're called. So there you go. See, Lightning Pro, black, white, grey. So these ones here are called the Lightning Pros. These ones I wouldn't know what they were referred to back in the day, but they all had names. Like I said, these were called the Four Knights, the International Conversation, the Globe, Merc and Matrix, Slides, the Tropicals, the Boomerang Saltwater 1 and 2s, so the camos. So they all have a name. So, all right, that's it. Now, there will be a slideshow to this video where you'll see some thongs that have perished throughout the years that are not here. And right at the end, you'll see ones from Custom that I'm hoping to get this Christmas. They're called on the grass. You've probably seen them. They've got artificial grass on them, and some noodle ones, Malay noodles, I think they're called, which is similar to the Merkin Matrix. So as I told you at the start of the video, this all started from the Quicksilver gift that the parents gave me of my son's football team back in 2008. And funnily enough, my sunglasses collection started from these glasses here. These are the Clubmaster 3507s. These were given as a gift to me when I purchased some Ray-Ban 3025s off eBay. And the lady said, I'm going to send you a free pair of glasses for leaving me such good feedback. When I received these, this kick-started my sunglasses collection. I've got about 30 pairs of sunglasses now. You've pretty much seen the videos of those. And my hat collection started from this. So back in 2019, when me and Jules were doing some of our bush explores, I found this hat. I then asked the next door neighbour to sew on some Velcro patches. So there's a round Velcro patch there and a straight Velcro patch there. And Julesy was kind enough to buy me some patches for Christmas that year. The Top Gun patch. And this started my hat collection. So I was thinking of just, taking off the patch and putting a new patch on this one hat. But then I started finding other hats on our explores and started sewing on other Velcro patches. And my hat collection these days is up to about 20 to 25. So I've got my thong collection, my hat collection, my sunglasses collection, my model car collection, my VHS collection, my knife collection, flashlight collection. I've got a lot of collections. But when you think about it, I think I use the thongs the most. The flashlights I can only use at night time. And the thongs I'm using every single day. I rotate them. So depending on where I'm going, I'm always got a pair of thongs on me. So, okay, that's it. Until we see one another on the next adventure or explore, thanks for watching. Enjoy your long weekend Monday, and I'll see you again. Adios.